So Weston, tell me about yourself.
I'm finishing my undergraduate degree. I'm a senior level student at Oklahoma State University. I spent the last year in Shanghai, China at Fudan University finishing my degree in business administration and also doing language studies. I'm a very competitive person and very goal driven. I base a lot of what I do on my integrity and achieving things through abstract thinking. I'm an avid reader and I'm also, like I said, very competitive, so I like to win things.
Okay, very interesting. And why are you interested in working for a company?
Well, I've been interested in working in Korea for a while now, and I think teaching English would be a really cool opportunity to have positive impact on people, especially younger students that will use these skills throughout their life. This company in specific, because I saw a lot of previous employees speaking very highly of it, so I know you guys have a great company culture and that you take care of your employees.
That's really great. So what are two important aspects you look for in a job?
Two things I'd look for in a job is interdependence, so I have leeway with what exactly I want to do, yet enough structure that I'm guided in what I'm doing. And another thing is, again, like a supportive culture, so I know that if I have any problems that there'll be people there to look after me.
Okay, great. And so we really want to know about how you make decisions. So describe that, and then please describe a situation where you use this process to make a decision.
Okay, so when I see a decision that needs to be made, I weigh things in pros and cons. And the time I used this was actually attending Fudan University. For the second semester, I had the option whether to go back to Oklahoma or come back to Fudan. And I took a list and I wrote down all the possible pros and all the cons for each decision, and then saw what had more pros and what had more cons, and basically weighed them on a scale to see which one was the better option, and I ended up coming back here.
Okay. And tell me about a time you experienced conflict, and in the end, how you handled the situation.
Okay, during my undergrad studies, there was one point where we were in a group setting, and there was two project leads, me and another guy, and we didn't see eye to eye on a lot of things, and basically the whole direction that we were about to take with the project was at stake, and we both put out our ideas, and neither of us could decide which was better. So we eventually went to a group majority vote, and the majority vote went in my favor. And I didn't want our group to still be somewhat divided, so I actually ended up implementing some of the ideas of the other group leader into my grant scheme.
Okay, great. And what are your goals for the next 5 years?
Well, hopefully I'll get this job and then get to experience and soak up a lot of culture from South Korea and more of Asia. Get to travel around a little bit, meet new and exciting people, and also I'll be researching for future entrepreneurial opportunities that arrive. So after I finish this, I want to go ahead and start my own business.
Okay, great. And can you describe to me your greatest weakness?
My greatest weakness, I believe, is that I overanalyze things. Something that'll take me 5 minutes to figure out, I'll spend 15 minutes on going back through and double checking. So I'm trying to become more confident in my initial answers and just going with it versus constantly double checking myself.
Okay, great. And I've looked at your resume, but I'd like for you to explain why you think you are the person we should hire for this position.
I think I would be a great fit for this position because I'm very interdependent and adaptable. I know it's a problem with these sorts of situations where people move into a foreign environment and they can't handle themselves, but I'm experienced with this and I think I can manage that quite well. I have my TOEFL certification, so I'm certified to teach English. I've gone through classes for it. And also I just think my personality is a good fit for it. I enjoy working with people and helping them achieve their own goals.
Okay, great. And what salary are you expecting if you are hired for this position?
Yeah, if I get this job, I just want to make sure that I'm making around $2,000 besides living expenses, just to save up a little bit of money for my future business endeavors.
$2,000 a month?
$2,000 over my living expenses.
Oh, okay.